Hello and welcome to the latest edition of the Diamond Cooper Show, coming to you live from my hometown of Washington, D.C. on this nice degree weather, 59, but rainy and windy day. How y'all feeling this weekend? This week, midweek, hump day? I said weekend. No, I got a lot going on, but I ain't even going to get into it. We're going to get right into thanking everybody who has liked and subscribed. I appreciate you. I'm over 1,000, hoping to keep climbing, but that's because of you all. So I want to start off by showing y'all some love. And if you're just joining me for the first time, make sure you hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Keep rocking with your bro, and I'm going to keep rocking with you. Getting right into it with the first segment of the day. For real, we got Joe Biden bringing chicken dinners to black family in North Carolina and putting it on camera like he really doing something major in the black community to get votes. Because y'all know he, almost lost the vote the last time in North Carolina. Excuse me. So he doing this to promote. And then Trump got shoes out. People are buying them. 400. I don't know if y'all saw them or not, but they like gold with a flag at the top on the hot top part. I wouldn't buy them. I damn sure wouldn't pay $400 for them. And even though I'm not a politician, I don't really give it too much energy because I know that it's a gimmick. It's just funny that the media create this narrative like because Trump got shoes out, that's gonna sway the black vote his way. Like black people not gonna vote because of no damn shoes. Half of the young dudes that's spending that kind of money for shoes ain't voting anyway. It's just weird that, these narratives are being created to get clicks and to paint a picture. But when you really understand what goes on, that's not why people go to vote. You're not going to sway black people to vote because you put out some shoes or because you put out a video that you took a chicken dinner to a black family's house and talked to them about what they doing at school and what their dreams are. Like, come on, man. I mean, to each his own. If you're into politics and that's your thing, I respect it, but just look at what's going on. Like, how much are they really going to do for the people that you believe are your people? How much do they really do? I know they don't do a whole lot for my people. So if you're one of my people, I'm definitely speaking to you as well, first and foremost. But to say that because of tennis shoes, black people gonna vote for Trump, cut it out. I know some people gonna vote for him because the First Step Act and everything, and that helped a lot of brothers get out of prison a little bit early, including myself. But I don't really participate. The crazy thing about it is most of the time my people really believe that, the vote counts a little bit more than it really does. And I'm going to, in the future, hopefully the near future, I'm going to get somebody on, in the field so that I can actually question them about my views on it and see if I can get a better perspective. And if you have a better perspective for me, beat it up in the comments. Whoa, watch out. Hit me up in the comments, let me know what you think about that. Because I don't really believe that it counts the vote itself as much as everybody else does. Moving right along, LeBron's son, Bronny James, was removed from the 2024, list of the top players coming out to get drafted. And at first, last year, they had him in the top 10. So it's turning into like a level of criticism that wasn't given. Like when Michael Jordan's sons played basketball in the college and stuff in high school, they didn't get the same hype, that Bronny does now. Because of a different time and with the social media and everything and the following and, how easy it's becoming for people to create a lane. I mean, you got to put in work in order for it to work and build up, but, it's not really that difficult if you put the time in to make it happen. And I'm glad to see that they're taking advantage of that. But what I'm not glad about is the fact that, these unrealistic expectations that we want to put on these young men that have famous fathers. You know, you can't expect them to be their father. You have some players in the NBA now that's better than their father was, like Steph Curry. His father, Dale Curry, was a good shooter, definitely a good shooter, but Steph, best shooter ever. You know, Michael Thompson played for the Lakers. He was decent, but Clay wound up being more successful, turned into a better two-way player. Right now, you got other players in the league. You got Kenyon Martin Jr. in there now. You got Gary Payton II. You got Tim Hardaway Jr. They all good players. Well, Kenyon just got in the league. Gary Payton been in the league a little bit now. So you can't just expect because his father, LeBron James, that he's supposed to be this, that, and the third. And LeBron kind of clapped back on social media talking about, you know, it's not given, it's earned. You know what I'm saying? Like, people like Jason Whitlock are criticizing LeBron's fatherhood, his fathering skills, his mode of operation when it comes to his children, because they're spinning the narrative that he should be telling his son that they're not good enough. Because, you know, he has another son named Bryce that's a little taller than Bronny, that's in high school right now. And he's saying he's not doing his job as a dad because he's not letting his sons know that they're not good enough to make it. That's not what you're supposed to tell your son. That's what you tell your kids. You ain't good enough to make it. Okay, I understand if you want to keep it real with him and stuff like that. But if he's playing and whether he makes an impact or he doesn't, it's up to him, you know, if he wants to continue to pursue the NBA or if he wants to do something else, because he has the ability to do that. You got everybody want to find ways to bring people down or kill somebody's confidence or try to make it seem like somebody's not doing what they're supposed to do, or somebody's trying to glorify their kids, like they say with Dion and his kids. Like, this man's personal knowledge, because he said if he's so much of a basketball savant, then why don't he tell them this? Why are you taking shots at his knowledge, saying if he has this knowledge? That means you're saying he don't have it. You're saying because if he did have it, he would pass it to them in a manner that they should know they shouldn't try to do what he did. And that's some bullshit. You have no clue what he thinks or feels. You have no clue what he does when he's with his sons, what he talks to them about when he has time, because while he's playing, of course, he's moving around a lot, but they both in LA. His son is at USC. Why do people always assume that they know what somebody else is thinking or they know what somebody else is going to do? How you know? If you that psychic, then tell me, man, how I'm going to get some money in the next month. Holler at me, hit me in the chat, subscribe, DM me on IG, whatever. Let me know. We don't know what nobody else thinking. We're not in their brain. Cut it out, man. And now you're talking about LeBron on steroids because of how good he playing at this age. And a former trainer that was associated with Bron years ago wound up getting caught up for working with Alex Rodriguez and them on the steroid scandal in baseball. Man, that's why it says former trainer. He wasn't with LeBron. Bron wasn't with him when all that was going. Like, you can't put expectations on anybody or anything. You allow life to happen. You deal with the result. You learn from it. You keep on pushing. Just a little something. And just like with Stephen A, I'm gonna be with y'all for a short while tonight, excuse me. But just like with Stephen A, I'm starting to believe that Stephen A is a little bit bitter that he didn't have the basketball career that he desired, because he's doing a lot of, you know, over criticism of a lot of players. And honestly, I don't really think it's that fair. I think that, you know, Stephen A need to understand that you can critique how good, great, or horrible a basketball player plays. But on the flip side, you have to also have enough respect for that person as an individual, you know, not to take personal shots, because you always try to say that you don't take these type of personal shots. You don't talk about your colleagues, but you were just talking about Pat McAfee not long ago. You know, like, it's come on, Stephen A. Like, some of these things that's being said about you is starting to become a little bit more evident, my brother. I'm just saying. You didn't make it, cool. But criticizing Zion and other players talking about what they eat and this, that, and the third, like these dudes are in the NBA balling. And I'm starting to believe that you're saying a lot of this shit about these brothers because you ain't. You can be like, I don't know you, I'm not as successful, so I shouldn't be saying this. I don't give a fuck on it. The reality is the reality. It's starting to look like you're a little bitter because these dudes made it and you didn't, because you criticize ethic or what they should do, this, that, and the third, because you wish you was in that position because you feel like you would do that. But you don't really know what they're doing. You're going off of what somebody else telling you. You're not there with them. So these narratives and these statements, they need to start being factual, because a lot of people are just going off of what they feel. And what you feel doesn't define another person's ideologies, intentions, or what have you. So Stephen A., chill out, man. Chill out, man. You're a good dude, man. You do a good job on TV, man, but you got to stop slandering the athletes, throwing the grenade, and then eventually you'll turn around where you used to turn around and apologize. Now you're going on your podcast getting a little bit more down and dirty. I can get it, but come on, man. NBA action tonight. My Lakers and the Clippers. We need a win. My Lakers need a win. I believe Bron is playing tonight. We need this. Let's go. After All-Star break, let's get this flow going. Let's get into a groove. Role players, keep doing your part. Hopefully we get a couple of these injured players back. Let's do it. Let's go. Let's start getting some big wins against the best teams, build that confidence, go on that run, getting some momentum going into the playoffs. So we need to get up to that 6th spot, because currently we at 9th, 3.5 out of 6. Maybe 4 now because of that loss we took. Yeah, so we might be 4 back. We got to get to that 6th spot, get out that play in, man, for real. We're not going to get up to 4 unless we go on some type of run I don't see. But I would like that. I would enjoy it. Yes, I would. I would enjoy a run like that, but we got to wait and see. And before I get up out of here, I got to just give a good message to my brothers out there, man. You know, because some dudes just should not be cheating. I just want to let you dudes know something, man, before I get up out of here, man. If you're not really trying to be down with a female or woman or lady, you know, however they want to be referred to as, queen, sister, you know, guys, we got to do better. Because a lot of y'all out here making us look real bad with some of this shit y'all doing, man. You need to cut it out, man. Some of y'all ain't no little youngins either. Y'all 40, 50, 60. Man, come on, man. Yeah, man, listen, bro. You got to get to the point where you recognize that you're affecting another person's feelings and you're creating bad karma for your damn self. So you got to find it up in your heart and use your brain a little bit. You know, like get up into your brain, you know, get up into your thinking. Like sit down, turn everything off. Let it be quiet. Just think. And realize, man, that you wouldn't like the shit that you do to these women if they did it to your mom, your sister, your aunt, your niece, your daughter. We got to do better, brother. Because some of y'all are doing some wild shit. Y'all doing that telling on yourself shit like these little drill rap niggas. That's what you're doing. So that's basically the nugget that I got to leave my brothers with tonight. And I ain't got to go into a lot of different ways. Y'all know what y'all doing. We got to do better, man. And I done fucked up before. I know how it is. But some of the stuff y'all doing nowadays, I ain't that dumb. Because I don't know if you realize, but some of this shit y'all doing, it's kind of dumb. And you fucking with females, aura and their energy and everything, and you're creating bad karma for yourself. And your dumb ass ain't seeing it because you immature. We got to start doing better, man. That's why our women are going in different directions and not fucking with us like that. They rather be alone or switch up and do something different and not even fuck with us sometimes because of how bad we be doing. Look, y'all got to, let's tighten up, brothers. Y'all making us look bad out here. Y'all making us look bad. Stay off social media too, man. Stupid motherfucker. Hey, thank you again to everybody that has tuned in, for everybody that has liked and subscribed. And please hit that like and subscribe button. Rock with your brother and tell your people to tell their people to tell their people to do the same. Peace and love.